Hello po, Miss Rachel.
Hello, Ellie.
Nice to meet you po.
Nice to meet you also. How are you?
I'm okay naman po. So, I'm doing a lot outside of work, I think. I like reading a lot. And I think I've
Wow.
been spending my time a lot with that. How about you naman po? How do you balance that? How do you balance work and your responsibilities and also the stuff that you like doing?
Wow. Oh, now, as a tax partner and as a mom as well, no, balance is like no longer like dividing your time between family and work. It's like now it's crucial that you have to identify the priorities and as well like having this list of items that you have to choose or let go. How about you in the work? How is work right now?
It's my first job, so it's a lot of learning for me, especially in the corporate world. I didn't expect a lot of things, and I also learned a lot of things, especially when it comes to the real stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, the real stuff in life and in work.
As a young woman, what expectation does your generation place on itself?
As a young woman, I think when I talk about it with older people, like my mother, when I talk about it with my mother and comparing it to how I talk about it with my friends, I think the expectations are very different now. Because for my mom, she said that she was expected to be the light of the house.
Wow.
And because
Yeah, that's true.
that was her expectation, that's what people expected of her before. She kind of parang ni-revenge art niya yung sarili niya, and she put herself into work. She wanted to do a lot of things for herself, and
Now.
now. And I think that's an expectation for myself also and my friends, because we've been empowered now and we want to sort of break the cycle of the
That's good.
stereotypes of what women are supposed to be, and we want to be
Yeah, that's good.
us now. And I want to ask, what were the norms before, and what challenges did you face when it came to putting yourself out there and getting to where you are now?
There was no like conversation. There were little conversation regarding women's empowerment.
Yeah.
There was less conversation regarding like gender equality. Walang DEIB noon. So ngayon, I'm very proud, no, looking at you young women now, that you're so outspoken.
Yes.
And then like if you have this, you believe that you deserve something in the leadership, you're going for it. No, you're not waiting for them to invite you. You're pushing for it. So you're stepping forward.
I think we're very women now are very power forward because we don't wait, and because I feel like as far as history goes, we've done so much waiting.
Right.
And now that we have a lot of independence now, we have the capability to do that. And I'm glad that a lot of women and younger women are taking charge and owning up to what they want to be and what they're capable of doing.
Right.
Yeah, ayun. So, going as for role models, so I think my role models right now are the people I work with, Miss Verb, Miss Thea, even my coach, Janica. So I look up to them a lot because they're very strong-willed and they're very independent and they're very wise and intelligent. So are there female role models also for you?
Yeah, you have seen Miss Leia, right? She's an inspirational and a strong woman as well.
Yeah.
So she's giving so much inspiration to the people that she's working with, including me, starting when I was young. Those people, no, they've paved the way for us as well, the younger generation.
Yeah.
Know that like maybe previously it's very few na nasa top sa leadership, but now there's already a big leap of number, no, of the women, no, in the leadership. How about you, Ellie? In your opinion, how was the perception of a stronger, assertive woman change? Can you share an instance in your life when you had this to stand up for yourself? How did you feel after that?
Grabe. I feel like the stereotype of strong, independent woman has changed so much because comparing it to, ayun nga, like an example is my mom. Before, pinapagalitan siya kung nagsasalita siya, like she'd
Right.
speak up for herself. And they'd say now, oh, that's unbecoming of a woman.
Naabutan ko din yan. Naabutan ko din yan.
It's so hard. And it's so, parang, bakal ako magsalita?
Yeah,
Ganon.
you're just
So,
explaining yourself,
diba?
right?
Ayun, so I think that's changed so much, especially now na kaya natin magsalita. I mean, siguro considering me, my friends, when we talk to male counterparts or our male friends or even people in position sometimes I speak like that to my dad, syempre with respect, but then it's not bastos, it's seen as opinions and feedback, and I'm really glad that my dad really allowed that mindset to foster in our home.
Even here at work, napansin din namin yan. There was a rapid change wherein previously kasi we're not allowed like to explain or like for
Right.
example, your manager gives review notes to you, just like, okay, you can just take up the review notes and just put it there. You have to respond for each on each
Right.
review note. It's like if you're explaining to them because maybe they're asking something, it's like uncourteous. Pero ngayon, yung mga staff namin, yung mga staff natin, it's like they're explaining themselves a lot, like which is very good, so that back conversation nga, so that I will not be mistakenly, like if you're reading something kasi a text or a message,
Yeah,
it's a different meaning as compared to conversational, diba?
That's right. So, how about you, Miss Marie Fe? What do you admire about the new generation of women?
Yeah. What I truly admire on this generation of these younger women is that, number one, you speak a lot, meaning you voice out what you want to say.
Opo.
And number two, you're pushing yourself to be there also in the
Yeah.
table. You're not waiting for someone to invite you. So that's a good thing because that widens the space for women in the leadership.
Yeah, I really admire that.
Yeah.
That's
Now, Ellie, if you could share a piece of advice with your future self, what could it be?
For my future self, I think I would say to her na it's not time to be shy anymore. Because I used to be very shy.
Really?
Yeah, it's not obvious.
It's not.
Yeah, I used to be very, very shy. And I felt like to compensate for that shyness and to be able to put myself out there, I needed to know how to talk.
Right.
And so, to my future self, I say keep talking and maybe think more before you speak so that people won't take anything against you. But know that there are generations of women behind you that are pushing you forward so that you can be the best version of yourself that you want to be.
Wow. That's a good one, Ellie.
Yes. So, how about you naman po? Do you have any advice for the younger generation that are just about to get into the corporate or starting their career?
Yeah. My advice to a younger generation as a generation which are coming from way older than you, the same with what your message to your future self, because they need your perspective as well, and that
Yeah.
is important to, especially for the growth of a firm. So they need a different perspective as well from women. So now, even if you're like feeling that, I'm just I'm a staff, I'm still a staff, I'm still an in charge, train yourself to speak up. It will be helpful later on. There will be opportunities later on, and then you would realize that you're not opening just for yourself, but for the women that will follow you later on.
Right. Do you have a message for your younger self?
Well, for my younger self, maybe the same with what you've mentioned as well a while ago. for my younger self, I think I would just have to tell her na don't belittle yourself. Maybe you're just starting up lang. Pero later on nga, as I've mentioned, you go into higher level into the firm. And those, when you're younger, those are trainings and those are necessary for you to grow up personally, and of course, you will become an inspiration later on to the women around you.
Grabe, thank you so much for that message. I know that was meant for your younger self, pero dinamdam ko yan. So, ayun, thank you for sharing your experiences. I'm actually really glad that I got to sit down and talk with you because I don't really talk about this topic a lot, and I push for all the other women out there to do this because it really is insightful and you get to learn more about the people in your life. And
Right.
the women in your life.
Right. Ellie, so we may belong to a different generation, but we have similar experiences that will shape us, to a stronger woman right now. So, thank you, Ellie, for your time, and thank you for this opportunity to get to know you better.
Thank you also, Miss Marie Fe.
All right.